Relationships are tricky things, even if you're happily married like I am. And honey, if you are watching, we are happily married. No, really, I swear. I don't care what your family says. Anyway, to discuss all things love and sex, I'm joined by relationship expert Siggy and the best-selling author of It's Complicated, but It Doesn't Have to Be, Paul Carrick-Brunson. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
thank you for being here. So now, let's jump right into this, because Ashton Kutcher has told Elle magazine he's going to keep his relationship with Mila Kunis private. Now, is telling a magazine something like this the best way to accomplish that goal?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not, but I have to say I'm a big fan of Ashton. He's a very smart guy, and he's doing it right this time.
Okay.
And he didn't do anything wrong the first time.
All right.
It was actually Demi who did something wrong.
Oh,
no. Yeah, I don't know about this.
We just turned into the Cosby Kids. It was like, what?
I was like, see, I'm going with you, I'm going with you. Wow. Well,
okay, so now listen.
Yeah.
There's a big age difference there.
Yes.
Okay, 50, and I don't know how Ashton is. He's like
10?
30
No,
12.
yeah, it is 30.
12.
But, you know, honestly, I can understand, like, trying to raise a crop.
Right.
And then, you know, and then eat the crop.
Right.
But
No. Okay.
But did Demi make a mistake in getting with a young man like that?
Yes. Now here.
From a relationship expert standpoint.
I am a fan of Demi. I never have matched a woman with a younger man. And here's why.
Okay.
It doesn't work. The 1% that it works, hooray! I'm looking to have a success rate of 99.999.
Wow.
As a woman,
you like a pregnancy test.
Hold on.
No.
She's like a pregnancy test. She's like, I was 99.
It is hard enough to be a woman.
Right.
A woman, if you ask a woman what she wants in a man, you better have a bottle of vodka in 6 hours. If you ask a man's very easy.
True.
He wants good loving. He doesn't want to nag. He doesn't want to nag, and he wants a good meal. Very, very simple.
Yeah.
Men are
This is the wild thing. So I'm in the 1%, okay, because my wife is older than me.
Okay.
And actually, I
By
match.
how much?
My wife is older. Well, I don't know if she wants me to put it out there, but
so you're a
she's
good
older.
husband.
There you go.
You're
She's
a good
older,
husband.
Jill. Older. All right, so here's the deal is I match older females with younger males all the time. I think that the key to a successful match isn't about age. It's really about values. It's about personality. It's about who you're attracted to. I
Yes.
think with Demi and Ashton, they saw that. Now, I read this Ashton Elle interview, right? And really, it was an interview about something totally different. It was about Steve Jobs, right? But the whole idea is that he put it out there that he wants to keep things private. That's what you need to do. You keep your private matters private.
Yeah, but
that's how you keep it successful.
The way you keep things private is not by saying I want it to be private.
Right.
You don't do that.
You don't announce it.
That's like saying, like, you know, these are my private parts. But take a look.
No, but I hear you. But he was asked specifically because here's the deal. He did date Demi Moore, one of the hottest women on the planet. Now he's dating a woman who is one of the hottest women on the planet. So of course,
But it's
he's
age
going to be
appropriate.
asked. He's going to be asked.
It's
You have to
age
reply.
appropriate. And let me just say something. It not only ruined Demi's life, getting back to the age thing. I don't know if you have children. Do you have children?
I sure do.
Okay, great. But in this, that's why it works. In this case, at this stage of the game, you want to have a relationship with a man, and you're already done having kids, and you enter a relationship, you're doomed, because eventually he's going to want a baby. And obviously, this is what Ashton wants.
Yeah, but not all men want to have, you know, procreating is important, but not all men want to.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of men don't want to have a baby, you
Right.
know.
But why
Let's
do you
look at the age thing when you talk about maturity levels.
Correct.
It's clear that women mature more quickly than men.
Yes. True.
So I believe that continues on a continuum. That I believe that in each stage of your life, women are more mature than you are. So wouldn't that kind of come into play in a May-December relationship, like, you know, like that?
Yes, because you are the 1%. Very mature. You are the 1%.
No, thank you.
I'm not even trying, but you are the 1%. But when you're 30 years old or you're 40 years old and you're dating a 30-year-old, I mean, somebody your age, you're really dating somebody 10 to 15 years younger. It makes it harder. Us women have it harder. When we age, I mean, men age, they become character.
Right.
Women age, we've got to go. I mean, it's hard on us.
But not necessarily. I think if you're dating, that's the case. But if you talk to anyone that's been in a relationship for 20, 30, 40 years, talk to those men, they'll say that their wives, those women are just as attractive, if not more attractive, at that moment in time than when they first met them.
Those are lucky men.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say on that, because there is an old saying that men grow older and they look like Sean Connery. Women grow older and they look like Sean Connery. So let's move on. Let's move on. Ashton Kutcher is, of course, he's the king of social media. So that leads me to believe that, that leads me to want to talk about social media and dating. Because nowadays, everybody puts everything out there.
Yeah, they do.
So how has social media changed dating? Because, like, for instance, I know people that before they go on a date with somebody, they check their Facebook, their Twitter, their Instagram, everything. And, if they go on Facebook and the person has a cover photo of them with a bald gag in their mouth, it's
they
like,
say, no.
No, or can I bring a friend? I'm just saying.
Whatever you're into.
So what has social media done to dating?
Yeah, I tell you, I love social media. I truly do. I love it. And I think that the whole idea with social media is it has dramatically changed dating because we've become what sociologists call maximizers instead of satisficers, right? A maximizer is someone who wants the optimum out of everything. So you see someone who's not tall enough, you say, oh, he's not tall enough. Or he doesn't have enough teeth, he doesn't have enough teeth, right? And you skip. But I think that we really need to go back to being satisficers, and that is someone who knows what they need. Social media has impacted that, unfortunately.
Yes, but
okay, go ahead.
Get away from the computer, because sometimes, listen, when I was out there in the dating world, I'm a social media fan. I love social media, but I didn't have on my list, I want to marry a man who has no hair on top of his head. I'd like somebody bald. You have to get out of your bubble, pop that bubble, and get out into the world and have one-on-one eye contact with somebody, because you never know.
So you're romantic.
And, oh, I am.
You are romantic.
See,
you believe in the lightning bolt, baby. You believe in,
I want to feel the butterflies in my stomach.
I found you. Like you're all about.
Right, yes.
Right.
I am.
So now let me talk to you about this app. There's a little new app now. It's a smartphone app that alerts you to single people that are in your area. It's like Yelp, except it's for hooking up.
Yeah.
Is there a downside to this?
Yes, I don't.
I'm going to go with no. Yeah. But is there?
You were married? Are you married?
Of course I'm married. I've been married for a long time. But no, is there a downside to this?
Yes.
The hookup culture.
Right. Listen, you want to hook up? Then you don't want to be in a committed relationship. If you're just looking to hook up, it's like, yeah, I'm looking to play ball. You want somebody to take you seriously.
Literally looking.
Right. Like balls. But you want to walk down the aisle. You want to get married. You want to have a life. Is that what you want? It depends on what type of woman you are. You were looking to play? Hook up. You're looking for somebody to take you seriously. That part of you is a temple. It's a mystery. You don't open it up and hook up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes along.
Literally.
Absolutely not.
Literally. I'm just down with the temple and mystery thing.
Yeah, I like keeping it
I'm trying to play Indiana Jones right now.
But so here's what's interesting is that we live in a culture right now where 1/3 of all first dates lead to some type of sexual activity. 1/3. And that number is growing day by day by day, right? So we live in a hookup culture. It's something that I think that we just have to accept. Now, there are people that want to simply casually date, and there are others that want to date on a committed purpose. If you want to casually date, you want to hook up, I say do your thing. Just do it safe.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. All right. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. So let me ask you guys, when talking about hooking up, does Facebook make it harder, Facebook, Twitter, all this, make it harder for you to be a cheater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that, well, I mean, seriously, it is so hard to have a shadow family these days. I'm just saying.
I mean, it is hard for anybody. I mean, listen, you are what you are. You're dating somebody, you say, honey, I'm not going to be home tonight, and then you're posting up pictures that you're at Scores.
Right.
You're getting caught.
Yeah.
You got to be smart about what you do.
Yeah, I can see it the other way, though. I can see that, Facebook is the number 2 reason why people get divorced right now. People are citing that. So I can see it the other way as well.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Listen, we're just getting warmed up, and I mean seriously, this is just the foreplay. More sex and relationship talk when we come back. I'm back with Paul Carrick-Brunson and Siggy Flicker. So let's talk about TV's Bachelor, Sean Lowe, along with his fiance. They were on a recent People magazine cover with the headline, "Waiting for Our Wedding Night." My question, are they insane? And are they insane for waiting? And are they insane for putting this on the cover of a magazine?
I think we might be on the same page here. Do we love it?
I love it.
We love it.
I love it. I'm sorry.
All right, listen. Yes. I love that you love it. Okay, we're all loving it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Feels like a McDonald's commercial up in here. Yeah. We're all loving it. But here's the questions that I want to ask you with respect to those dynamics. 1, is it better to wait before you get married? 2, does it present any specific problems in the relationship? 3, is it easier, if you find out you're not sexually compatible, to fix the sex? Or is it easier to fix a relationship when the sex is explosive?
I think it's easier to fix sex. I think that it takes 3 to 6 months at least to get to know somebody. Anything that happens too fast also ends fast. I think that it's nice to present yourself as mysterious and go and build a strong foundation.
Yes, we found out about your temple.
Yes, my temple. But when sex becomes an issue, there are other ways to fix it. Get a good porno. Get some. You could fix sex,
right.
but you can't fix if you're not attractive and the guy can't spell Bob backwards and you're physically not there. I don't care what you're buying.
Yeah, sex is definitely, it's a component of commitment.
Yes.
And for sex, a lot of people, it's an expression of commitment. Commitment is a whole lot larger. I think with sex, the biggest misconception is that sexual incompatibility isn't about folks that just don't like to have sex, right? Or don't have the same behaviors. It's about people that don't like to be compatible, right? So not learning the other sexual, nature of the other person. So yes, you can fix sex
that the
easy.
intimacy can lead to that. The more intimate you become with that person, the easier it is to get to that place.
Absolutely. Familiarity breeds closeness, which breeds romance.
You know, that is the antithesis of what the actual proverb says, which is familiarity breeds contempt. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. I agree with you both on that, I'm going to say. So because we're all in agreement, it's boring now, so let's move on. Here's what I want to ask you. He's a born-again virgin. In his college days, he was sexually active. Okay. But he now says that he's a born-again virgin. I can't even say it. Virgin. Is that a bunch of bull pucky? Being a born-again virgin.
You're talking about The Bachelor?
For a man, yeah. Can a man ever be a born-again virgin? Once your dipstick has tasted the sweet oil of love, can you really be a born-again virgin?
Yeah, you could take your dipstick out and just say, hey, I want to hold off until I get to better oil.
Right.
Woo!
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He's just using the terminology born-again virgin. There's no such thing as you either did it or you didn't. Once you did it, you're not a virgin anymore.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Right, you can't. You can't. No. It's out. The spill is done. It's out. Now, what he's saying is that this time around, I don't want to make it the top priority or the emphasis of my relationship, which I respect. Wish them nothing but the best. And if there's a problem, they'll call somebody and they'll take care of it later on.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. You know what? I like what you're saying there. But the born-again virgin thing is BS. I believe we've discovered that.
We have. We all agree with that.
We all agree on that.
Yes.
All right. So let's move on. Let's talk about some celebrity relationship news. And I think this is a good thing. But it leads me to a question. Now, here's the deal. Let me just get this right. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman. They were married for 30 years. And they have reportedly reconciled. And let me tell you, personally, this was great news to me. I don't know why, but if there are any two people that were made for each other, it is Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman.
Literally made for each other.
I was like nobody can make it.
Yes.
So, is it good to take a break?
It is.
And get back to somebody? Can it work? Or does it just create more resentment or a clarity?
Yeah, it works. You know what's amazing is that the last time I was on this show, sitting here, we talked about that exact topic. And I said, I think they're going to get back together, right?
Really?
That was at the end of the fall. I said that I think they'll get back. Now, here's the deal, is that we know that a couple that is together for a long term, they build a bond that is inseparable. It truly is. And I think it's okay to take a sabbatical, right? To take a break. We do it in business.
Now, wait a minute. On that break,
Yes.
is it okay?
I know where you're going.
You know what I'm saying?
I know where you're going.
It's okay to let the dipstick have some more oil.
Listen, if both parties agree to the oil, yes. Here is what it's all about.
With the oil at the same time?
No, with different people, not at the same time.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, think about a street. The foundation has to be strong. There might be cracks. In order for it not to get heated and say, you did this and you're this and you get nasty, you say, you know what, right now it's not working out. I'm going to go my way, you're going to go your way. And you go your way, and then what happens is time heals wounds, and you think, wow, I don't want to deal with this new dude's baggage. I had him and his baggage that I was used to, which is what happened in this case. I love him. He's not that bad. I miss our time together, and now they're going to come together. They're going to be stronger than ever.
Yeah,
okay.
I love them together.
Yeah.
Physically together. I mean, they look good. They sound good together.
Yeah.
Right. One of those two. Okay. All right, listen. Before we leave, I want to take a little Twitter question because I know you're on Twitter. Are you on Twitter?
Yes.
Okay, what is your Twitter handle?
Paul C. Brunson.
Paul C. Brunson. And I know you're at Siggy right?
Flicker.
It's at
Yeah.
Siggy Flicker. So here's the thing. Somebody from Twitter asked us this. What's a good pickup line without sounding creepy?
That's the easiest question in the world.
Please.
Lead with your truest self. You
Yeah.
happen to see a girl and you think she has a nice beauty mark, nice hair. Excuse me, I don't know if you're married or not. I don't see a ring, but I just wanted you to know you have the most beautiful hair. You have such a nice smile. What's going to happen to you?
Out comes the rape whistle.
No. Now,
Yeah,
if she's a
I'm with
psycho,
this.
if she's a
I'm with this,
psycho,
totally
if
with
she's a
this.
psycho, the rape. All she could say is, "Oh my God, thank you so
Yeah.
much. I happen to be married. You didn't lose your fingers or your
Yeah,
toes."
we need to stop like trying to run game,
Right.
and we need to run authentic self.
Yes.
That's what wins all day long is authentic self.
No game, authentic self.
I love
Yes.
him.
My
I
worst
can't.
nightmare. All right. Hey, listen, when we come back, I am going into therapy with Dr. Venus Nicolino from the Bravo reality show LA Shrinks. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.